Okay. I think we're good. So, welcome back to the channel. Hello. If you're here with me, thank you for being here. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Sierra, the Spiritual Valkyrie with Queens with Lit Dreams. And I am here with you with your personal year number 3, March 2025, Numerology, Energy, Reads, and Intuitive Messages. So, if you're not sure if you clicked the right video, go ahead and add your birth month, your birthday, and the current year, and add those digits up. Reduce it down to a single digit number. It should be between 1 and 9. And if it equals number 3, then you are on the right video. So, let's get started. I wanted to first give you the collective energy forecast that I have created and channeled through my calendar, my Essence of Benevolence calendar. It's my Numerology Guide to Success. You can access this calendar. It's a wall calendar. You can access it on in the description box below. The link is there. But this is it here. If you can see, it's a little glossy because of the light, but there's a glossy version. There's the matte version. It's beautiful. So let's talk about what the collective energy is looking like for the universal 3 month. March is a universal 3 month, okay, for this year. Now, pay attention to what this is saying simply because it impacts you throughout your personal readings that we're going to get into, okay? So, here we go. February called for a period of reflection and patience, while March ushers in opportunities and creativity, highlighting our spiritual connections. Many possibilities are set to emerge this month. However, it's essential to remain aware of the collective energy and recognize the role we play in it or within it. March offers a chance to connect with our hearts and exercise discernment as we move forward. Please pay attention to this. While the path ahead may not be entirely clear, we can find solace in the fact that as long as we listen to our hearts and instincts, we can't go wrong. Expect numerous changes and opportunities to learn from one another, making this the ideal time to transform fear and worry into wonder and curiosity. This month can feel lighter if we focus on our individual journeys rather than letting the collective energy dictate our direction. To infuse more benevolence into your life, the Universal 3 month invites you to reflect on the question, what decisions would you make if you knew you couldn't F it up? Okay. So, yeah, that's for March. That's the energy for this month. Okay. So, pay attention to that. Remember that. You can rewind it and listen, or you can get the calendar yourself. Okay. It's the Essence of Benevolence for 2025 because benevolence is the key right now. It's a key theme for the Universal 9 year of 2025. Okay. So let's go ahead and look into your energy for the month. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do that. Okay. So while you're here, while I pick these cards, go ahead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your people. Okay. Let me know in the comments if you resonate with this. This is a collective energy, so just make sure you take what you resonate with. Don't kind of make it fit if it don't fit. Okay. Leave what doesn't. Also, if you are a dreamer, I am opening up my second cohort of the Dream Warrior Coaching Program. This is my coaching program that I have, and I am literally helping all of my coaching participants figure out how to interpret their dreams, heal in their dreams, activate their dreams, how to connect with their guides, how to connect with their ancestors, and I'm literally giving you my tips and tricks on how I've learned 20 plus years of dream activation and dream work. We talk from things such as, what your dreams are telling you to how to transform your life literally in the blink of an eye through your dreams. And it's so fun. It's so fun. So if you're interested in joining my Dream Warrior Coaching Program, that is in April, starts in April. So go ahead and click the link in the description box and join. Also, just send me a message if you have questions about it or whatnot. So, yeah, we have that. I will see y'all doing that in the Dream Warrior Coaching Program. All right, so let's see where you are, because you're in a personal year number 3, your personal month energy for March 2025 is the personal month number 6. Okay, you are in personal month number 6, which means I'm really excited to hear about how your month was last month, and then we're gonna see what it looked like this month. I'm gonna pull some of these cards, and I'm gonna give you some energy reads on what this looks like for this month for you. All right. Can we get some messages for the personal year number 3s? What's going on for March? Golly, this like, I'm getting similar energies that's coming up right now. Like something that's shifted. Okay. All right. We can't. And I'm constantly seeing the same types of energies that are coming up. But we're going to dive a little bit more into it and see what's happening. Okay. So, first card that came up for you. Well, first, let me tell you. 6 energy. The 6 energy is 6 is all about relationships, family, work, balance, creation. It's the number of creation. It's the number of love as well too. You'll find that the 6 energy is going to be it's dramatic. I'm gonna be honest. The 6 energy be dramatic. You talk about drama, and you say, "Am I the drama?" Yeah, 6 is the drama. Okay, imagine 6 as a pendulum that swings back and forth. And when it's really good, it's really good. When it's really bad, it sucks. And so I guess it's all about how your perspective is and how you look at it, but that's how it swings. And then the whole goal of it is to establish balance. So that means establishing balance in your work life, establishing balance in your home life, and creation and creativity, and allowing that creation energy to flow through you in ways that are also shown in the house, in the work, in the home, in the relationships, and also just like ideas, creative ideas, creative work ideas, like doing different things at work. It's just like balancing those things. A lot of people get the 6 energy really confused sometimes when it comes to like how love shows up, and how people are like really like, yeah, I want to find my person, I want to get married. They do a lot of that during the 6th year or the 6th month, and like 6th personal month. And that energy is more so like, how can you funnel it into a life that creates balance for you? So it's not like put all your energy into your love and your relationships, or put all your energy into your work life. It's like, how do you funnel the creation energy itself into your ability to find balance in your life? That's really where it's focusing. So with that being said, the first card that came up for you was the number 96, which was the number, it's the forgiveness card. So I am very interested in knowing, put it in the comments, let me know. I'm very interested in knowing how last month went for you. If you want to go back and check out the February messages for your personal year number, I would encourage you to do so. But I'm really interested in knowing what took place last month that shifted you. I feel like there's a huge shift. There was a huge shift. And you may be in a space right now where you are cultivating forgiveness in your life, forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness to others, and not trying to be so hard on yourself in that sense, because there was a lot of relationship energy showing up last month. And I know that it can be hard to kind of let go of certain things. So for you to be like in 6 months, and this is a month where a lot of relationships and a lot of energy around that shows up, specifically with your family, because I know a lot of parent issues and parent wounds and stuff showed up last month. So like, what is going on that you're in a space of forgiveness? And so when this card comes up, it's asking you to really start paying attention to the aspects of yourself that needs to be forgiven, the aspects of yourself or that you need to forgive in others, and knowing that like you actually can move on. As well, they're like, they can move on. I'm like, you can move on. You can move on. That's so interesting that that's coming up. They're like, you can move on. It's fine. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing bad. Nothing bad can happen. It's kind of like, what would you do if you knew you couldn't mess it up? If you couldn't F it up, That's the question. That's what makes sense. That's why I said pay attention to the collective energy because it's going to impact you severely at this point. Okay. The second card that came up was the number 8, which is the manifestation card. Manifestation. I love this card because it's like, I just got a hit. Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. The manifestation card comes up because it shows like, what you are thinking, you manifest. What happens is what what you're thinking is what actually happens. So with it coming out after the forgiveness card, it does spark this question around like, what is it that you're holding on to that you haven't forgiven, and how has that stopped you from manifesting the things that you want in your life? How has that stopped? Because what I'm getting with this is that there are things that you are wanting to manifest that hasn't actually come up quite yet, and March will bring some time and opportunities for you to actually do that. But you want to be mindful of like what the people around you and your energy and what you're saying internally that is or what you're holding on to internally that is stopping you from getting what you actually want in your life. They are really pushing you to pay attention to these things because they also not only do they want you to pay attention to what it is that you are not manifesting or that has not manifested in your life so far. They want you to pay attention to what has manifested as a result of feeling like you haven't been manifesting the things that you want. Oh, pay attention to that. What has manifested in your life, and think about how that has affected you, because what you're thinking about is like, oh, these things haven't come to me yet. Or I spent, for a group of y'all, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For a group of y'all, you feel that because you spent so much time in certain energies and certain people and certain places that you were able to manifest the things that you truly desire and that you really want. And so now with this card coming out, it's actually saying like in the midst of you doing the forgiveness for yourself, it's not that it's not coming to you, it's that it's timing. It's timing, and it's also just a matter of like you're on the right path regardless of like what you thought you were doing. If you thought you were wasting time, if you thought you were not in the right space of mind to get anything that you really wanted, you're going to have to move out of that energy. And because you're in the 6th energy right now, the 6th month, you have a lot of creation energy that you can funnel into how you manifest. That's important. And a way you can do that is the next card, 67, which is physical activity. So this is something that's coming up for a lot of people so far. It's come up in like literally every reading that I've done so far. But your physical activity is where you're going to be able to like really get those hits of what you should be doing next. This is where you can start funneling the energy into what you actually want. You can funnel your intentions into physical activity and it shows up. That's like a physical manifestation of what it is that you actually want in your life. For some of y'all, I'm gonna be honest, for some people, I do see that there may have been a breakup, there may have been some type of like breaking of, connection, or you go silent or no talking whatsoever. And like, you're like, you know what, I'm about to get back in the gym. I'm about to, that's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't gonna tell me I ain't gonna be about my business, or I'm gonna look good, or, so that may be a way of you coping in a sense. For some of y'all, I do feel that way. So, also there's some people who can actually be meeting someone new that can help them in the physical realm in that sense, or like helping be like a workout partner or something of that sort. But physical activity isn't just about working out or anything. It's about removing blockages in the body through movement in your body so that you can actually manifest the things, and the intention and flow of energy can go through and out, in and out of your body. So pay attention to that because that's what's coming up. Now, the next card that came out was the number 71, which is the health card. Oh, I gotta sneeze now. That's interesting. 71 is the health card, and that card shows up because it's a need to pay attention to what's going on with your health. Maybe that's probably why I needed to sneeze just now. But your health is impacted. 6, like I said, is dramatic. So when you are not doing any of the healing work that needs to be done, that actually can be really much done during a 6 month, it can show up physically through health ailments. you know. So if you are not paying attention to your body, if there is stuck energy in your body, it's going to show up through your health. So they're asking you to pay attention to the moments that you're starting to feel that you are outwardly projecting, and it's showing up in physical manifestation of a physical like ailment, illness, or whatever the case may be. That's interesting. Because the physical activity and the health card, like these are things that just they're really showing up to be in a space of moving your body a lot more and moving the energy more so. So if you feel like that you resonate with that, let me know. Put it in the comments. But it just feels like some of this, like you're in a process of like letting go. You're in a process of letting go, a process of forgiving and trying to manifest new things. And there's just all this creation energy. Creativity and creation can be in the same boat, yes. However, creation is like your ability to create in life. And so when there's certain, for a group of y'all, there's certain mindsets that you're holding on to that's blocking creation. And any blockages that come up like are from what I'm getting here is more so of this not letting go of an old idea, or not letting go of what you thought it should have been, and now you're experiencing this like stagnant energy, and creation energy doesn't do well with stagnation. So that's why it can come up in a health sense, you know. So work with Archangel Raphael to help with healing the body, healing you from certain circumstances and situations, people, all these different things. So Archangel Raphael will be very helpful to work with in that sense. And then the last card that came out was the number 33, which is the communication card. And the communication card, this is not only about communication. 33 is not only about communication, it's about creative communication. So if you are feeling like you can't express yourself, or if you feel like I need to break free and like express how I feel, or whatever the case may be, it feels like by the end of this month, because it is a universal 3 month that is about creativity and opportunities, and being able to like make decisions and move in that direction and express yourself a lot more. This energy, by the end of the month, you'll be able to really, if you do the healing that you should be doing during this month, and moving the body and doing these things that we're talking about and taking care of your health and pouring into you, it just feels like there's going to be a different way of expression. And that expression that's coming through to you, that's being funneled through to you, can be looked at in a different way of like possibly like a new opportunity. It's like a new opportunity to express yourself. So that can come up in different ways. That can show up in different ways. Yeah, it just kind of feels like with the creation energy and the creation energy of the 6 that you're in versus the universal 3 energy, which is the creativity and communication and like social media and social outings and interactions with people, joy and having fun. Like that's what the 3 energy brings. So like if you are in that energy, which you are, there could be a new way of you showing up in the world. That's the biggest thing. It's like there's a new way of you showing up in the world where you're not focusing on what has not manifested because you've done things, but you need to just pay attention to what you've learned and then just keep it moving. Yeah. Pay attention to what you learned and we'll keep it moving. All right, so the last few messages I have for you is the number 44 and the number 42 out of the Unshakable Peace deck. This says, come together. We need each other. Where have you been separating yourself or pushing against others and the world? So pay attention to this. This is another message that has come up. This is the second time I've seen it in these readings today. So when this shows up, it's literally like whatever you come from in the last month and the healing that comes from it, you probably are now just like, I don't really want to deal with people in that sense. Or I really don't want to be around people. It could be a lot of isolation. It could be a lot of things that are showing up in our environment, which I talked about this in the forecast that I just read. The collective energy is impacting us, but it can't dictate our decisions. You know, you are your own person. You have your own mind and you can decide who you want to be around. However, if you have been isolating yourself, or if you feel like you've been a little away from people, this is a call to connecting with people, because you're not the only person going through this. There are other people who can really benefit from your presence, your energy, and you can benefit from them as well too. So just keep that in mind, because at the end of the day, like, it is a matter of how we really come together. A lot of us are separating ourselves, or not wanting to be a burden. That's the one thing I do get with people, is like, it's not for, if this resonates with you, let me know. I don't want to be a burden on people. I don't want to be a burden on this person that have these issues. I don't want to, take up space. And it's like, no, come on, you good. You got it. You all right. You're in a 3 year, so you have to be a little bit more social than you were. I'm gonna just be honest. Okay? It's a 3 month during your 3 year, and this is a 6 personal month for you. So all of this is all about really coming together, to be honest. Just saying. So then number 42, which is that oneness is the way. How can you show more compassion and acceptance towards those you do not understand? Like, come on. Yeah, this is also just like, we can't be separating ourselves. Do not isolate yourself. This is not the time and place to be doing that. Find your community, find your people, and release that judgment on yourself. I'm getting that. There's like, you're judging yourself hella bad. So release the judgment and extend more compassion to yourself and to others. Okay, even if you don't get what's going on with them or why they believe what they believe, extend more compassion to them. Send some more love. Figure out that's how it's supposed to be, in a sense. We need more benevolence in our lives this year, and this is all the messages that are starting to come up in that sense. Also, find some different healers or people, practitioners who can help you in this sense. If you want a personal psychic transformation session with me, go ahead and click the link in the description box. Just book a session and let me know. Like, we can work through some of these things as well too. So other than that, I'm going to leave that there. I hope this message works for you and you take something from it. And I hope March is a beautiful month for you. The sun is coming out. Go outside, get grounded, put your feet on the ground, get some sun, and if you have any questions about anything, let me know. Okay, put it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your people. And let me know what you want to see as well too. I'll be doing some more videos and whatnot. But yeah, Dream Warrior Coaching is starting in April. So go ahead and go to queenswillitdreams.com/Dream Warrior Coaching and get more information to see how it can fit in your schedule or what you want to do. If you're looking to transform your life, this is the one thing you want to do. So yeah, other than that, I really appreciate you all, and I will see you all in the next video. Okay, bye.